Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? Yes, you might notice that I look very fancy, wearing shiny armor, and that is because I went to the roguelike dungeon, killed a few mobs, looted a few pieces, and got a decent armor, as well as a backup. We can craft diamond armor, but I thought stealing it is going to be much cheaper. Oh, okay. Much cheaper. Anyways, what we want to do today is very simple. We need brass. That means we have to get into Create, and I have been making some andesite alloy. After we get brass, we're actually going to stop rushing through the pack and we're going to start enjoying it. And I am going to try and explain to you why. First off, if we want to make the Tinker's Anvil, which is something that we have to make, we need brass. That's the only option. Secondly, if we get brass, we can make an alloy kiln and we would be able to make alloys, and therefore, I can have a storage system. Hopefully it's not that expensive. Holy. Well, let's hope it works. All of that being said, our andesite alloy, finally, it does require quite a bit of andesite, so I might have to go mining. I don't really mind. I like andesite. It looks nice. I gathered more andesite, I got a few bits and bobs, and let us see how far it's going to take us. Obviously, we need some cogwheels. And more obviously, we need bigger cogwheels, which require a large plate. So there you go. Let's make more. Some andesite casing. That should give us, for the moment, 3 water wheels. That is a quest. Unfinished encased fan. The fan itself. We combine it in a smithing table and we get encased fan. Some gearboxes. Oh, they give us more gearboxes. Thank you. They're expensive. But now what we need to do is to start making some plates. So we are going to need the mechanical press. Again, we put it in a smithing table and voila. But I'm assuming now we need to have a depot as well. And by the way, these are still large plates. It's not cheap. I have a problem. This has Frostwalker. It's not going to be a really fancy setup because we are going to move to a new base location very soon. So for the moment, it's going to look like garbage. But I thought before we move on to a new base location, at least we should have some storage. Very good. Everybody's rotating at a very garbage speed. Can we also increase the rotational speed? Yeah, I think it's increased. So can I operate a press? I don't know. Let us see. My goodness. It's so slow. So now that we have some plates, we can proceed further. We should be able to make a blaze burner if I have iron bars. I have been throwing them away. It's fine. We will waste resources. Let's get 2 of them. Why not? And now this is the part where Frostwalker comes into play. Well, Frostwalker works with water, but I discovered it also works with lava. So I can walk. This is stupid. But for us, it's going to be very useful. Let us see if we can find a blaze. We do have crazy mobs from Alex's mobs, but this is quite handy. My main issue is that I cannot find a Nether fortress, but I think I have found a substitute. A bit dangerous, but we're going to attempt it. We're being hunted. By a lot of people. Yes, do you see that stupid thing on the map? We need to be there. Yes, I'm out. Oh, new crazy people. These are mine shafts under the Nether, and I believe they do have a blaze spawner. I mean, if we're digging, we might as well search for some ancient debris, meaning that we're going to dig at Y level 15-ish. Dude, I'm very close. Yes, we have arrived. Yeah, that is a blaze spawner and a blaze. You come with me. Oops, inventory is full. We have our blaze burners, and I also got a blaze rod. I am going to try and gather a bit more blaze rods, just in case we need them for potions. Then again, maybe not. I have charms and trinkets. Yeah, 2 is enough. We go home. And honestly speaking, we don't really have that many ways of getting back home. We have to climb back up. But let us mark this on the map so that we would be able to get back here. We're just going to run. Actually, we can run like this. It's much more cool. I am finally back home, and let us move along. What we need to do is that first things first, we need to make a basin. Then we need to have the mixer. Yeah, I was not paying attention to all the recipes. That is one of the problems. I am very sorry. It's almost impossible to keep track of every single recipe change. And I'm missing some quartz. So if I'm not wrong, we are going to need 2 polished rose quartz. Yep, I also had to get some tin plates, but here are 2 electron tubes, the unfinished thingy, and then we finish it in a smithing table. If I have not done any miscalculations, which there is a very high chance that I have done that, we only need 16 brass. Then we would be able to make the alloy kiln and we don't have to operate the mixer anymore. Okay, everybody works. The basin, the burner, that is 15 zinc and 15 copper. Let's see if it works. You don't do that? Heated zinc copper. Oh, speed requirement. Let me somehow try and fix that. If we have enough stress capacity, this should work. Oh, you need faster? Huh. I mean, anything higher than this should be stupid. Do you work? Perfect. We have brass. Now we have to think about the kiln. Okay, sandy bricks are going to be easy. Nether bricks is not going to be that easy, but I have the other nether bricks which we can break. I guess we're good. Yeah, we need 16 brass, we have 30. Although if I get one more zinc, we can have 2 kilns. Let me do that. I have been mining for some zinc, and then I realized, why am I mining like a stupid idiot? We have brass, we can make the tinker's anvil. I can get better tools. I just need 27 brass in order to make the anvil. I have no idea why we didn't do that. I blame you. You have to blame someone. We need 3 blocks of brass and some seared bricks. I just realized I have been throwing them away. It's fine, we have grout. I mean, the least I can do is to upgrade my tools with fortune or something and make a hammer. And I'm also under the assumption that we would be able to make a backpack. That's easy. It's just a block of bronze. Anyways, one stupid problem at a time. Tinker's anvil. And definitely we want to have a hammer. It's really not going to be a super complicated hammer. The head is going to be made out of cobalt. The rest, I'm assuming, just iron. Well, actually, since I have made a boo-boo and made some rose gold, I guess rose gold. Oh, and we can also make a cleaver. For getting hits? I just remembered. So what is enhanced? Oh, it goes with a bonus upgrade. Rose gold is good. Let me do a few upgrades. Based on the resources that we had, I did do a few upgrades. First off, we have a hammer, we have a cleaver. I upgraded the cleaver one more time, so it has beheading 3. Most of my tools have luck or luck here, and the hammer is just garbage, but all of them have tons of modifiers left. And yes, I finally made a backpack. It's the garbage one. But the second tier is not as cheap as you would think. We need to make this, which for the moment I don't think we need that. Also, can you be purple? You don't look very purple. Maybe you do. This is actually great. I can put my tools inside for the moment. Not the hammer. We just assign you a key. Lovely. I think now I should be able to do some proper mining. Oh yes, this is so much nicer. Also, I don't think you can place down torches if you hold it in your hand. No, it's a two-handed thing. Okay, it's fine. Fear not, we also have an excavator. Look what I found, 2 mimics. How is this a thing? I swear there were 2 of them. Yep, there's 2 of them. Oh, the same thing. Twice. Chance to damage attackers. I take the anvil. Why not? The biggest problem with the cleaver is that it's incredibly slow, right? So I put redstone on it and it's now super fast. And I just wanted to know, can we get some heads? And the answer is yes. We have a spider head and a zombie head. Also, I take off my boots. This one has frostwalker and it's very useful. I don't want it to be damaged. I like spider heads. They're nice. For making the kilns from immersive engineering, we are going to need a few bricks. We don't really have to use pit kilns in order to make the bricks now that we have access to create, but I like this mechanic. So I'm going to have a few. We have it over there as well. But for the construction paste, I did make a millstone. It gives you better yield and I was really lazy to use the grindstones. So we need a few sandy bricks and we need a few kiln blocks. 8 for the moment. I guess I need more brass, that's it. It's fine, now that we have this guy, making brass is going to be super easy. Of course, that is the hope. Yeah, it does work. Nice. I got a bit more brass, we should be able to have another alloy kiln. I'm garbage at calculations. But the reason that we wanted the kiln is not what you think. If you look at the Pretty Pipes mod, which is going to be our storage for the foreseeable future, and look at the blank module, you might notice that we need tons of invar. You cannot make an alloy in the smeltery, there is no mixer recipe, at least as far as I noticed, but you can make it in a kiln, which we have it now. Also, we need the rolling mill. Oh, it's not expensive. It does require a ton of stress capacity, that's what I know. Anywho, the rolling mill, and let us see if we can make some invar rods. We should be able to... No. Can I put you here? Yes. Incredibly slow, but it will work. It's just that I'm not sure. Do we need a belt or can we use a hopper to put the items in? We can put the items in. Good. Do you put it on a depot? Probably not. But we should be able to hopper it. I don't think a depot actually works. Let's put a barrel. One more thing that we need to start crafting is a precision mechanism. I made one deployer and I was wondering if we can just use the one. So it's a small cogwheel, a large one and iron nugget. Okay, that part worked. Now we give you the big one. Well, it did something. Wait a minute, you can't cheat with this? Oh, you can. Deploy iron nugget. Now cogwheel. Okay, we can cheat. It's a very stupid way of doing that, but it works. And the final one is just 1 iron nugget. Yep, it worked. We actually need it in order to make the crafting terminal. Probably I should get a bit more, because it has so many uses. I just wanted to give you a very small update that I am crafting the parts and it's a ton of micro crafting. This is why the sooner we get some storage, the better our lives are going to be. Well, at least my life. Oh my goodness. What? Ironically, the computer is not that bad. That should give us the unfinished item terminal. Perfect. And to finish it, we need a mechanical pump. Oh, and a ton of copper. Okay. Well, the recipes are not that bad, and that is the point. After a bit of microcrafting, I think we're almost ready. We just need some steel cogwheels, one of those steel thingies, and we get the mechanical pump. And now we would be able to make the item terminal, which is pretty garbage, so we need to upgrade it again into you. What is you? I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but I believe we're almost there. Unfinished crafting terminal. How do we finish it? Oh, okay. There you go. Crafting terminal. That's not a quest? What did I miss here? Oh, I had to click this. Shame. We're not gonna get these. Oh, it should be connected to only one pipe. So something like this? Yes, everything is proceeding according to plan, it's just that we need more storage now. Okay, now that we have storage, I went on a very small exploration to find a biome that I like to live in. Cause honestly speaking, I'm not really a fan of the ice, the snow, and also the changing of colors of the leaves. And then I realized you can just turn them off. So we are still going to have seasons, it's just that it's not going to snow and we're not going to get ice. But my exploration was not for nothing because we have found this. Baraku, the Sun Chief. And ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna die here. Actually, we're not going to die here because I can change my trinket. You have a durability. Interesting. We don't really want to deal with the foot soldiers. We want the god himself. Hello. Oh, you recharge health? I had no idea. Not very fair. You bring his health down, then he heals. And then you can't damage him. We just do it from here. Yeah, he can't hit me. Awesome. Almost. I know this is not worth it, but I have to do that, I'm sorry. Well, if you have a nice tunneling system, it kind of works. Give me the mask. Thank you. It works, but it's absolutely not worth it. Tall grass. You find it in a chest. With our brand new fancy mask, I also thought we need a fancy armor. Doesn't have to be very useful, it just has to be fancy. Therefore, we're going to waste our precision mechanism and make one brass exoskeleton. Do you look fancy? It's not that bad. Also, if I'm not wrong, you should be able to give it some sort of fuel. To power the exoskeleton and the leggings, hold them in your left hand and drop the coal with your right hand. I'm actually a lefty, so I like that. Oh, you're charged. Nice. We have strength and haste. So wait a minute, we should be able to insta-mine? No. Maybe I should make the other parts too, because this is... What the... You damaged my new armor? Stop doing that! I should get mending. Trading with villagers is not really fun, but it's very rewarding. Also, I can't move them right now, so we do have a fisherman here. He buys coal and string and gives us emeralds. Our mending guy and a bunch of other guys are down there. And we have another guy over here who sells us Unbreaking 2. I punched him, so he's a bit expensive. I didn't want to punch him, I punched him by accident. Oh, and yes, we have mending and we have Unbreaking 2. I made myself the copper accelerator because the brass one was very expensive. It gives us a speed boost, and I kind of like it. The issue is that I did not see any merit of making the copper boots, so we're going to go with brass. One more? I needed one more precision mechanism. Oh, and you need cast iron. What? Okay, it's not that bad. If you're using coal coke and iron, why do you need coal? Come on. Thank you. And I have no idea what the cast iron does. Okay, now I know. Apparently the boots also don't do anything special, it's just that it gives us more armor. So I thought it's better than copper. But the copper leggings was incredibly cheap and, well, it gives us the same effects. One of the things that I noticed is that we would be able to make an enchanting table. I do have crying obsidian, I got it from the ruined portals in the overworld. I came here for bookshelves and I found this. Oh. Okay. I'm done. This is called the jackpot room. I think I can even buy one more mending. That literally happened by accident. Oh, discs. We take them. That happened by accident. There was a bookshelf here. But last time that I was here, there was also a room with one nether wart, and I didn't take it. That was a horrible mistake because now I have no idea where it is. I'm sorry, we don't have torches. Ah, yes. I found the room. Literally one nether wart. Oh, cabbage. I like cabbage. What the? Flax seeds from autumn. I don't think you're supposed to find it. The discs are important because they give us an extra modifier for our tinker tools. As for our armor, let us see what we get. Magic protection... No. Why is it magic protection? Just protection. That's fine. Depth Strider is nice. And blast protection. Well, I found feather falling. We use that. And I go get one mending book for the boots. Give me a mending. Thank you, and we're done. We go. Okay, so welcome to a slight redesign of the base. I know the colors are not great. The problem is that in this mod pack we have Create, we have Immersive Engineering, we have Tinker's Construct, we have Eidolon, and all of them use neutral colors. I was going to go with something a bit more unconventional. The problem is that, well, you make it and then you're like, where do I put the kiln? But we do need to spice things up because this color on its own is not the best. I have been thinking of a few solutions. And yes, I have been trying factory blocks as well. Oh, and I guess you guys already know that one of my most favorite mods is Engineer's Decor. It does require a ton of these metal bars, but in this mod pack you make them from steel. Gives you 32, but it's still steel. Where is it? Uh-oh. I think it despawned. Or do you? Oh, you hold it. Okay. I was scared. Well, let us finish the concrete first, because I have the recipe. We have to go with blocks which are cheap to produce and not that ugly. And well, these bricks are actually very cheap, because you know, you pay 3 bricks and you get 8. Yeah, here is the thing. We can't really waste that much time on the base because we have so many stupid things to do that I'm a little bit worried. So the base is going to come together when it comes together. We will not worry about it. For the moment, I'm just gonna fix the holes. The most important problem that we have at this very moment is the production of steel. That's because we only have one blast furnace, and that is garbage. Therefore, we are going to have 2 more coke ovens, a total of 4. And this time we absolutely have to try and automate it. Extract the creosote oil and put in the coal. And to be very honest with you, even if we can't automate it, I'm fine with throwing away the creosote. Can you hammer it from here? I don't think so. Yeah, it has to be this block. Okay, so for the moment, you guys start processing until I figure out what we should do. Actually, before fixing the coke ovens, it's November. And as usual, I'm out of food and I think somebody's killing my cows. I have been making some cheese. That is good. They're ready. Do we have any rats? Yep, hello? Are you gonna be my friend? Yes, we are friends. So there is a fisherman upgrade for rats. I don't mind getting that. I mean, fish is still better than berries. So let us see if our little friend can fish. Where is he? Yes, he was on my head. Deposit items into the barrel. Okay. This is your barrel. And here is a fishing rod. I don't know, hunt animals? No. Why is he taking damage? Not the brightest. So you're the one who's killing my rats. Jerk. It's fine. We make new friends. I have never ever used rats in order to automate anything, and the problem is that, well, I set him on hunt animals, he killed my horse and ran away. So I thought instead, we're gonna eat rats. These are desperate times and very desperate measures. So obviously we're going to start making a rat farm and see where we're going to go from there. I can hear him. Anyways, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have some piles of garbage, some fans from Create, in case chain drives, hopefully a few barrels like so, hoppers going into them like so, and you know, some spikes. Well, I did try, the fans only push them 4 blocks, so I think we need to increase the speed. I think that's how it used to work. Yeah, it doesn't look faster. Oh, I messed it up. Now is it faster? Still not enough. I don't know. Do you push me to the spikes? Very slowly. It's fine. We bring everything forward by 1 block. Ouch. It's not going to be something super amazing, but if it gives me consistent supply of protein, I'll be happy. Let us cover everything so that it's dark and nice and see what happens. And I'm hoping this is dark enough. We're out of concrete. It's fine. We improvise. Let's see if we get any rats. Something spawned in there. Oh, that's dirt. Yes, we get rats. Okay, then it works. At least now I don't really have to worry about food. I think. I'm very sorry. That's how it has to be. I found my rat. A spider killed him. Thank you. We had a killer on the loose apparently. This is not a hyper efficient farm, but you might notice that we are getting rats. At a decent rate. Faster than I'm eating them. However, let us get back to creosote oil. I believe we can get away by having only 2 mechanical pumps from Create, because they do have a range. I know I said I'm okay with dumping the creosote oil, but you need so much treated wood. Anyways, if we put you here, I think the pumps have a range of like 6 blocks or something. We will see. Then we would be able to have 1 more here. I just went to the wiki and no, the range is not 6 blocks, it's actually 15 blocks. I'm assuming that should work perfectly for us. We're going to try and make a tank from immersive engineering. It's the cheapest option and I'm assuming it's also the largest option. It's just that I don't remember the dimensions. Was it something like this? Yeah, that was correct. But I think this distance is going to be more than 16 blocks. It's fine, we're gonna check it out. Well, the direction is correct, but I don't see the fluid going anywhere. That means there is a problem in the pipe. Yeah, that's probably it. We need 1 more pump. You know, the worst part of my life is that it's short by like 2 or 3 blocks because you can't see the creosote oil there. I think it just wanted us to make an extra pump. It's fine. Are we good? Ah, yes. It's moving up. Finally. we're getting creosote oil in a tank. That took ages. That does take care of the fluid, and now we have to take care of the coal itself. I made a wooden crate, and I want to see if we can extract items using the pipes. I have never used them in my life. I have used actual pipes. Because this one tells you that it's a pretty pipe, it's everything but pretty. Well, for some reason, these guys are not in the queue. Maybe it has to finish those guys first? It's fine, for the moment we just break you. I put an extraction module here, and if I put the coal in... Ah, I didn't know it does that. That's fine by me. I have hooked them up to pipes, and it's semi-automatic. We just dump the coal inside here, and we get coal coke. I don't have any more coal, that's the problem. But I can demonstrate it. Yeah, it's being extracted. But we are out of coal, we are out of iron, we're out of everything. But that is perfectly fine. I just wanted this setup to work, the rest is not going to be a problem. And I will also try to fix the rats so that at least we can have some automations. I have cleaned up the basement, we have our tank, everything is working according to plan. Except for the fact that we don't have any resources. And that is perfectly fine because we will go mining very soon. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.